very, very, very first anime I ever watched was The Fist of the North Star. Oh boy, for somebody who's not seen anything like that before, man, I was blown away. So, even though I watched it in 1992, again, this anime came out from Toei Animation in 1986, and it was based on a weekly manga. I didn't read the manga at the time. I was into American comic books. I didn't even understand that manga was even out there. But I did understand back then we called it in America, we called it Japanimation. Now we know better. We know that it's anime. So this was my first walking into anime. And I mean, apocalyptic Earth, warlords and stuff. It was very the Road Warrior, very Mad Max kind of vibe. And then you have this dude, Ken, who is the true fist of the North Star. He was trained by the master. He has the eldest brother of the clan named Rao, who is nuts strong and equally as talented in the technique as well. Then there's the Jaggy, who was kind of like the hater. Jaggy actually went to this dude named Shin and told Shin and Ken were best friends. Jackie starts lying, talking about all this stuff about this girl Julia would be better off with him, yada yada. So Shin ends up stealing Julia off of Ken and puts her in his mansion with all this money, and she don't give a crap about him. It's just what it is. End of the day, there's this big climactic fight between Rao and Ken to determine who is the true fist of the North Star. Both sides get jammed up, jacked up, effed up, whatever you want to call it. But Rao ends up knocking Ken unconscious. But this little girl who has found this flower and it's blooming, which is the sign that life can happen again on this apocalyptic earth, steps into the middle of them and says, "Yo, leave him alone, let him be." And Rao, being omnipotent, I guess you'd call it, he felt compelled by her bravery, and he let Ken and them all go. And so the movie ends with Ken still searching for Julia, but this flower, this potted plant growing, is showing that, you know, life can happen again, and maybe things are going to fix themselves on this earth. So again, great story, great action. Oh, it was violent than all heck, though. And that was like my first real iteration walking into that level of violence. And, yo, it's a violent joint. It is. It is. Between Shin's fingers where you can slice you up, or just the fist of the North, the fingers. Ugh, bruh. But it was awesome. And I'm grateful to have walked that path, and I'm glad y'all shared it with me. Fist of the North Star. Retro Cinema.